Sup everyone, XQWLOWA2ADC here, and today we're racing at Suzuka for the Nations Cup race of the official Nations Cup season. So good news in this race because we're starting from pole. Let's hope we can maintain a good position during this race. Standing start, and these are very tricky cars to drive, so let's try and go for a good start here. Yeah, it just seemed to drop position down to P2. So let's just try and survive turn 1 and get on the way from there, but we get pushed from behind. As we go wide, also German got pushed off the track. So down to P4 we go, some more contact, and we see the Spaniard that goes into the gravel trap. So through the first couple of corners, we managed to survive. We did drop a couple of positions, but it could have been way worse. So the hardest part of this race is already done. So let's just try and survive, as the two cars in front are really battling for the top spot. Let's try to work our way back from here. Oh, almost contact from the car behind as he goes off. So he goes off the runway, and even a drift from him, but he managed to stay on track, so that's the good part from him. But that really startled us, because I thought he was just going to run to the back of us. But luckily that didn't happen, as we see the grease going to the outside. But he just couldn't make that move stick, and drops down back to P2. Really full-on battle here in front of us, and he tries to go up the inside, but once again it's not working out. Seems like he's quite a bit faster at this moment in the race. These cars are just extremely crucial to not overpush the car. A mistake is just so easily made. They're just so incredibly difficult to drive, these cars. And in the meantime, we see that the grease managed to go up to the right hand side and up to the lead. So good move done by him. And we have the Frenchman right behind us now. He goes to the inside, and he just couldn't take our line there. Got a bit startled as well once again, and yeah, we went off the track into the grass, and we have dirty tires as well, which drops us down to P5. So we're just so off guard with that move, and yeah, we couldn't run into the Frenchman because he was making that move. So we really need to be careful on the throttle now to don't spin out. Which is the most crucial part on this car, to just be so careful on the throttle to not spin out. All of a sudden the Frenchman slows down, the German runs into the back of him, and we made a nice move up around the outside of the German there. And now up the outside once again of the Frenchman, a little bit of contact, but here we go. And that's the inside for the next corner. And two cars into the gravel, spinning around. Oh man, all sorts of chaos here. But we just got the better of it, and we go up to third place. And now the Frenchman went into the wall. That's just the part that I was mentioning there. You just go a little bit too early on the throttle, you lose the car, and then yeah, it's just game over. Once you make a mistake like that, there's no turning back, then yeah, the race is lost. So yeah, we lost a bit of time with the struggles that we had with the mistake in the grass, and then we had to make some overtakes there. Now we're in third place. We see the two cars in front all the way into the distance. So we just jump into the future, because yeah, it was a large gap. And we just got our head down, managed to close in a little bit towards the grease driver in front. So half the race done, and yeah, we have good pace, I would say. But comparing with the fastest laps, we see that we have managed to do a 35.3, while the leader has done a 35.0. So on absolute pace, we are a little bit slower. But maybe we can try and make up with it with consistency. As we see purple first sector here, so that's already helping a bit. But before we can think of winning this race, we first have to pass the grease driver in front. He really seems to have fallen away from the leader, from the Portuguese driver. We have a good run here, will it be enough? So properly in the slipstream. We're not going to do it in 130R. Let's just try here. To the inside we go. Can we brake late enough? And yes, we have the inside, and up to P2. But it's not over yet, the grease is still on our tail, so we're going to move to the inside. So that way you will have to try and go all the way around the outside. But we managed to keep the position. Some good clean racing there, good to see. And racing room given by the grease as well. So now we can start our final hunt towards the leader of the race. After this one, still 4 more laps to go. The gap is still quite big, but let's try anyway. We're just going to push all out and see where we'll end up in the end of the race. Once again, the grease has come quite close, especially due to the slipstream. And also I feel like we're closing in towards the Portuguese driver. I feel like the gap is a little bit much bigger than it was before. And it gets converted with a purple sector as well. Another purple one, and here we see that the gap hasn't been this close in a long time. Let's give it everything we got now. we're going all out and we can't really afford any mistakes whatsoever. So that's something that we really need to avoid. I managed to set our best lap of the race at 35.1. That's only a tenth of the best lap that's been driven during the whole of the race. So 3 more laps will be enough to catch him. Another purple sector. So we are really hunting him down right now. But on this point of the race, you also have to be careful to not over-push it, because a mistake is so easily happened. You should just be just a little bit too eager on the throttle, and that could ruin the real hunt here. Oh no, here we have it. Side power oversteer. Just such a crucial part of the track. We had to lift and put the throttle down once again, and you see how much it cost us. It was really like, yeah, I would say easily 3/10 that we lost there. And with that we also can take a bit less top speed during the first part of the lap. And you see that has really got the gap a little bit bigger once again. So this is a bit, yeah, this it's really not going to work anymore, I think, winning this race, because the gap has gone too big. It was just a mistake that we couldn't make, and yeah, we did it there. But anyway, the gap was still quite big. He was almost 2 seconds in front anyway, so it would have been, yeah, marginal if we would have tried to win the race anyway. So for the last lap, we just tried to play it safe. Just bring our second place home, because in the end of the race it's also a nice result that we have here. So through the last corner, second place, so really nothing you can't complain about, so happy with this result. Could have been maybe 1 place better, but yeah, it's panned out nicely. Had a nice race and really enjoyed it, so hope you guys enjoyed the race as well. Thank you guys for watching, and hopefully see you next time. Bye bye.